Hello trainers, Garnetto here, and here I am with another video for Great League. We're gonna have Altaria followed up by Double Steel in Open Great League, and this team is absolutely insane. You're gonna struggle a little bit with Galarian Stunfisk up in front, but still you have some solid answers like the Focus Blast from Registeel and Stunfisk with Earthquake to finish even that Stunfisk mirror if it comes up against you. So other than Galarian Stunfisk, I don't think that this team will be problematic against anything else, because you're gonna have so many good moves to counter anything down. So with that said trainers, just be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and now let's start diving into the battles. Starting off, we're gonna have the Altaria facing the Diggersby. This is absolutely a very good matchup for us, because now they have to bail out and Cresselia is gonna come into the fight. Trying to catch here the Moonblast on a Registeel, we're gonna do that successfully while also maintaining that extra energy on our Altaria for the end game. This is gonna be the key with this team to succeed. Energy management is always the key when teams like this are gonna be applied on your roster. So we're gonna have now that heavy hitting Zap Cannon connecting to that Cresselia, and unfortunately we cannot go for the extra mile and try to go ahead and farm them down, because they still have some HP left, and because I do not want to get hit by anything weird and then be on a critical scenario, I'm just gonna go with a Focus Blast and finish a Cresselia off. Let's go now with that final second Focus Blast on that Diggersby. They are already on the move, so I'm expecting a Fire Punch at this point. This is not gonna knock out, but still we cannot reach to a charge attack, meaning that now we're getting farmed down and we have to go in immediately with our Altaria. Connecting here the Sky Attack, they are gonna block, so no connection at all, and the Frost Slash is gonna just bail out of the fight with its trainer. Into the next now against the most horrible lead we can get, because this Steel type, the Steelix, also carries the move Dragon Tail, and this is pretty bad for our Altaria obviously. So now we have to switch out to Registeel, and we're gonna see now the Zap Cannon connecting and debuffing that Medicham. We're having kind of the upper hand here, because we might fall down, but we still can reach to another move before we go, and here comes all the Focus Blast, and we're gonna get the shield out of them. So using the Zap Cannon, if you manage to debuff them, because now you have a 66% I think chance to finish off with a debuff, you're gonna be in a very good spot, because look at that, now we can even survive a double Ice Punch with our Altaria while also farming down with our Stunfisk. Whatever there is at the back most probably has to shield my moves, and this is gonna play a vital role on my wins here. So we're gonna go now with the Rock Slide against a very tough matchup with that Trevenant, and we have the time to go for one more before we faint, and also we have some shields, so we have to start shielding. I knew the first one was gonna be a Seed Bomb, that's why I let that go. So here comes out the Rock Slide, gonna put the Trevenant at the red, and right after I will try to farm completely down. I know that Steelix doesn't have a lot of energy stored up, and I know they have to go either for the Crunch or the Earthquake to finish me off, but because most Steelixes right now are running Psychic Fangs and Earthquake, I'm not expecting that Crunch to be deadly at this point. So they're gonna go for the Psychic Fangs, so we can take the move. Rock Slide is gonna take their shield, and we are already on the Sky Attack. Look at that trainers, absolutely amazing. You love to see it. Steelix going down from Altaria, and we're gonna get for ourselves a very nice victory. Into the next one now against the Medicham up on the lead. Ice Punch can really hurt. I really hate Medicham with this team, but we have to knock it out with our Medicham, with our Altaria, excuse me. So at the back they switch into a Sandslash, a Alolan Sandslash, meaning that we have to go in now with our Registeel, tank the move, we don't care, and Focus Blast will erase this Pokemon. Medicham returns to the fight, and we have access to the Zap Cannon. This is gonna do so much damage to the Medicham, they have to block, and down we go right after. So gonna go in now immediately with our Altaria, try to snipe them down with a Sky Attack. They know better, and we have to start shielding. I'm expecting to shield more than once here, because they are already here at the move, and I have to go now ahead and outspeed with the Sky Attack. Can we do trainers? And boom! No, we cannot. What a surprise that was, and the Sky Attack is gonna be a CMP with that Ice Punch, meaning that now I have to finish off the match with my Stunfisk, and this is gonna be super tough. However, at the back there is gonna be a Shadow Victory Bell, super classic, down it goes with one Earthquake, and we have to survive one attack here, trainers. Can we do it? Ice Punch is gonna come through. We have the time to go for the Earthquake as the final counter is passing through, and the Earthquake will connect for the big finish off against the Medicham. Into the next one now against this Deoxys up on the lead, so a pretty cool lead for us, but also kinda weird if they run the move Rock Slide. So for the end game we're gonna see who wins and who is not. This is gonna be a non-shadow Nidoqueen, and I know I can survive by a lot this Earthquake, this Earth Power, so we can go ahead and finish off after we overfarm a lot of energy. Gonna get farmed down here by the Deoxys, but honestly I don't care at all because we still landed one pure Earthquake before fainting. So here comes down the move, Moment of Truth, no Rock Slide, so we have to go now for the Sky Attack before they reach another move, another Psycho Boost this time. So we're gonna take their shield out of them, and I'm like, you know what, you're shielding, something is wrong with your backline. So we're just gonna go ahead and farm down, and they bail out of the fight. So perhaps they had something like a Grass type, a Venusaur or a Swampert, so they were extremely weak to my Altaria. Altaria, the face of death, the face of victory, the face of Leonidas in Thermopiles. But we're gonna go now with a Registeel into the next one on the switch against this Azumarill. So Azumarill is gonna be troubled a lot against any Steel type, and Registeel is no exception at all. We're gonna go ahead and take all those moves, especially from a debuffed Azumarill. Gonna charge up to 100 energy, then throw the Zap Cannon, down goes Azu, and now let's see how they respond. They're gonna go in now with a Stunfisk, and we have the time to go here for the Focus Blast. They have to go for the big move to finish me off. However, look at how much damage they do with those moves, and they also managed to catch one Focus Blast with a Trevenant. Absolutely horrible for me, but right now I have to go in with my Altaria. I will try to snipe them down with the Sky Attack, gonna take out their shield in the process, which is absolutely awesome, and now we can take more than one move. Here comes the Shadow Ball, and I said more than one because look at the trainers, we are gonna call the bait here. It is gonna be the Seed Bomb and try to go for the Sky Attack to finish them off. However, now my switch timer is not up yet. I miscalculated things once again, so now Stunfisk will be able to farm it down before I switch. We will also try and catch one move on the Registeel, absolutely amazing, and now Stunfisk, our Stunfisk against the Stunfisk with no shields, we got two, we're just gonna destroy them down. So they're gonna connect the Earthquake, over flexing our shields here, and we're gonna go ahead with the Earthquake to finish off this mirror match, and our Stunfisk will stand victorious. Into the next one now against an Alolan Ninetales. Horrible lead, so we have to bail out to our Registeel. Ouchie. So here comes now the Medicham on the switch, hard counter up on the lead, hard counter at the back, and with Power Up Punch. Are you kidding me? Things aren't looking that well right now. We have to rely on our Stunfisk to close the match no matter what, but this is what I like about this team. It applies so much pressure, so much damage with the charge attacks, so that you have nothing to worry about. Anyways, let's return to our match now, because Medicham is gonna completely farm down Registeel, and we have to return into the fight with Altaria and start doing some solid job with our Dragon Breath. So down goes Medicham, and we're smashing that switch button to the Stunfisk. We got the Rock Slide, and as you're seeing, even against a very bad lead scenario, you are always gonna find your win con. You are also gonna find not only your win con, but also the weakest link from your opponent's team, because no matter what happens, even if they double counter you, the third Pokemon most probably will be towards your side, and you have to play around that Pokemon. So here you can see that they come in with a Charmer, meaning that whatever there is at the back must be super weak to my Stunfisk. So I'm expecting to be either a Talonflame or a Bastiodon, so I'm just gonna go in here with a Sky Attack. Let's see what they have at the back. It is gonna be the Bastiodon, and right now we're having the upper hand, because even though we are on the red, we take almost no damage at all with those smackdowns. We still got the shield, and we can simply destroy them down with a simple Earthquake. Look at that, trainers, absolutely wonderful, what a sightseeing. And we're gonna go ahead into the next one now against the Nidoqueen up on the lead. Pretty neutral lead, but I do not like the odds, because after a few debuffs, I think that Altaria is just losing this matchup, so I'm just gonna bail out to my Registeel. Also, this team is gonna be ABB, meaning that you have to switch into your Registeel to draw out the potential Stunfisk that your opponent might have, the potential Swampert that your opponent might have. You want those Pokemons out of the way so that your Stunfisk can finish off on the end game, or even Altaria. So Altaria can come in with a Sky Attack, dealing so much damage even to that Swampert, and we're gonna take a couple of Hydro Cannons in the process. I am expecting them to go for one more, and I'm seeing that their HP is kinda dropping so much dramatically fast that we can go ahead and farm down, having all that energy for the end game. So here comes now the Nidoqueen, and I'm pretty sure I can go ahead and switch out to my Stunfisk since they blocked right now, and we have to call the bait here. Is this gonna be the Earth Power Trainers? Yes, it is. Absolutely horrible for us, but they got the Venusaur. So Venusaur is super close to a move right now. We have to take note of that. Trying to go here for the total farm down on my Pokemon. I don't know what they were doing, but I'm just gonna finish them off, and we still have the time to go with the Earthquake. I kinda messed up there because I threw one Machop too late, the move, and down goes Venusaur, down goes Nidoqueen, and another huge victory will be for our team. Hopping into the next one now, against a Deoxys up on the lead. So Altaria has to make all the work against the Deoxys because my backline are gonna be both steel types, and this counter damage is really adding up in time. So they have the Vigoroth coming in, and we will try to catch the Body Slam on now Registeel. Absolutely amazing, also banking all that energy that Altaria has at the back for end game, and now Focus Blast will take more likely a shield out of them. However, they decide to let that go, and then I see again the Deoxys, and I'm like, I remember the moment, that's why I'm saying that. They have two pseudo counters, so they might have another one. So reading their team right now, and I'm expecting something like an Obstagoon to emerge as the final Pokemon, I will just throw in there my Stunfisk against the counter user because I'm expecting, as I said, that Obstagoon. And I have the time to go here for that Moonblast to finish them off. I'm just gonna spend one shield and see how it goes. So Moonblast will connect, I believe. No connection, okay. They're gonna double block their Pokemon, and I just have to go right now, block my Altaria, and try and finish them off with a potential Sky Attack. Sky Attack is coming through. Is this gonna be enough, trainers? And boom! No, it is not. Fair Leaf and a boom. So we're just gonna switch out now to the Stunfisk following the switch to that Deoxys. We're gonna finish it off with a big Earthquake, and now they are only with 1 HP, meaning that my Machop that just passed through is gonna be lethal to them. Final one, trainers. Final match against the Nidoqueen. We're having the Dragon Breath damage being added up so easily against their Nidoqueen because they're part Shadow, and now we'll try to catch on the Registeel. They're gonna stock up their energy for the end game, so this is a very good call that they just did. I was trying to catch, it did not work at all, and we're gonna debuff them. Did we debuff them? I'm not sure, and we will try here to go ahead and take this move. I was hoping I can take the move, but that was not happening at all. So now Toxicroak will have to face my Sky Attack. We have some energy extra other than the Sky Attack, so perhaps we managed to play accordingly here, because here comes out the Sky Attack, the second one, this time against the Walrein, which is a very nice counter to the Altaria, but now we have two shields and a healthy Stunfisk. They're kinda weak to the Stunfisk because they have also a nice type in combination with a poison type, and we have to go now for the Rock Slide to take out their shield and also try to farm them down if they go for the big move, the Earthquake, right after. So it is gonna be the Poison Fang, and we barely can reach to a move. We cannot. What is it, trainers? It is gonna be just another Poison Fang. We have the Rock Slide ready to go. Are they already on the Earthquake range? And no, they are not. We're gonna grab this victory. That's all, trainers. Just be sure to leave a like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers.